Hi, I am Felicia Charlton, your personal and professional development consultant. And I am the founder of the Death of a Lie Empowerment Program, where I help my clients manage, identify, or eliminate personal issues that are affecting their professional lives by starting with their mindsets. And so I want to share to you with you today an article that I read by Great Big Minds, and it talked about 7 types of negativity that you need to kill. A lot of people who talk to me about my coaching and consulting program, they often talk to me first initially about building their business. They want to build their business, they want to grow their business, or they want to develop more leadership skills. They're looking at positions, they want to transition careers, but the first thing that I work on is fear and negativity. How do I do that? We discover what lies have to die so that you can live. So these 7 things that are negative that you need to kill fall right in line with something that could help you figure out what is stopping you and keeping you stuck so you can move from being stuck in something to being paused in it. The first type of negativity that needs to be killed is perfectionism, trying to believe that everything has to be perfect before you can move forward. My coach says getting lost in your content. So you're so busy creating and putting together and planning that you don't take any action steps to move forward. Perfectionism will keep you stuck. It won't keep you paused because it's hard to move forward from thinking that everything always has to be the perfect time and the perfect moment. So perfectionism is one negative thing that you need to kill. The next thing that you need to kill is judging yourself and judging others. You don't have time. With all the things that we want to work on, with everything that we want to do, the things that we want to build, how we want to grow, and who we want to be, we don't have time to negatively judge others. Now, we can assess people's behavior to see if it aligns with our vision and where we're going, but putting that fuel into being a hater, for lack of a better word, is unproductive and unnecessary. And I know people don't like to think of themselves like that, but if you spend your time consistently berating someone, looking at someone, stalking someone on the internet, and when I say that, I mean always looking at their profile, always pulling them up, then you are judging them based on whatever you think their standards should be. And then you try to apply that to yourself, and guess what? You end up with number 3. The negative thing that you need to kill is self-doubt. If you don't believe that you can do it, how in the world are you going to convince anyone else that you can do it? The first thing is believing in yourself, and we tell our children this all the time. But when we become adults, we find it more difficult to say, you know what, I believe in me, because we feel like confidence is cockiness, and they are 2 totally different things. You have to believe in who you are, whether you want to be a leader, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to transition careers. You've got to believe that you have the skills, that you're worthy enough, and that it's your time, because if you don't, it's definitely not going to work. That leads us to the next type of negativity you need to kill: assuming something negative is going to happen. You are stuck if you always wait on the shoe to drop, if you always have a negative comment after anything, if something great happens in your life and then you find a way to make it negative, or you prepare yourself for this might be nice for the moment, but let me prepare for the shoe to drop. That is not healthy behavior, and that will never allow you to be in a state of gratitude. So that's a lie that has to die. The next thing, number 5, worry. Worrying about something all the time, consuming yourself with what if the worst things happen. It can mess with your health, it messes with your behavior, and most importantly, it messes with your hope. And if you're always worrying, think about the things that might be coming out of your mouth. You might be a dream killer, not only to yourself, but to other people around you. Number 6, the type of negativity that you need to kill is complaining. Nobody wants to be with a complainer, drainer, somebody that always has something negative to say, no matter what. How is this different than assuming the worst will happen? You're calling people and spewing it out on them. Anybody that comes up to you, it is a beautiful day. Well, you know it's supposed to rain. That person that always can find something to complain about will not be able to see the beauty in things that are currently in front of them. Complaining makes you unhappy, and like worry, it makes other people unhappy around you. And if you complain a lot, those complaints will soon become your reality. Number 7, the biggest thing that I used to struggle with and that I end up helping my clients with now is trying to control everything. The person who, don't touch that, don't do that, I got it, I don't need it, I want to do that, I don't need your help right now. The person that tries to control everything probably controls nothing. And they end up blaming themselves, and they feel like they're an imposter, they feel like they're a fraud, they feel like they're unsuccessful, because when you try to control everything, you really control nothing. And so if that comes up in my coaching sessions, I talk to my clients about being realistic. People don't like the word realistic because they feel like you're a dream killer. I'm not killing dreams. That's not what I do. But I do help you put things into perspective so that you can eventually reach those bigger goals, piece by piece, chunk by chunk. So eventually you're able to get to where you need to be. But if you try to control everything and do everything, you end up often over promising and under delivering, which makes you unreliable. So those are the 7 types of negativity that you need to kill. How do you do that? It's a constant renewing of the mind. It's a constant reevaluation of who you are, what you do, and who you surround yourself with. I'm having my workshop coming up where I'm going to really get into this. And my workshop is called 4 Lies Professionals Tell Themselves That Keep Them Stuck. That workshop is going to be here live in Dayton, Ohio. That workshop is going to be Monday, September 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Berry Staffing Center. I'm going to put the registration link in there. When I tell you at that workshop, some major breakthroughs take place because I don't talk, we work. I cause you to think, and I definitely put that mirror up in front of you because my focus of the work is acknowledging your truth, not the truth of somebody else and not the things that you cannot control, but what is your role in your current situation. That is the only way we're going to move forward from stuck to pause. And when I say pause, I mean, pause allows you to take a hiatus, take a break, and to reflect and not just sit there stagnant in your current situation. So if you're ready to grow, if you're ready to work, if you want to learn more about coaching, come to my workshop Monday, September 30th at the Berry Staffing Center. Once again, I am Felicia Charlton, your personal and professional development coach. I love you, I believe in you, and I want to serve you fearlessly. I look forward to working with you.